far as planting, we like to see the soil texture first. We're a no-till operation, so we're kind of concerned about the soil texture first of all. So as long as it's a fine soil texture, making a good seed bed, and it looks like temperatures are right, and heading in a increasing in temperature over time, and have a good at least 5 days to a week without a potential for rain, we'll go ahead and plant regardless of when it is. If it's end of March or early April, we'll start running the planters.
It can vary from crop to crop pretty significantly. You have to understand the historic norms in the area, of course, and you've got to be looking at the spring forecast and what it's expected to be like, and then also take into consideration what that specific crop requires, whether that be a certain soil temperature, how sensitive it is to freeze after emergence, and things of that nature. So you have to look at and evaluate each crop individually based on what its needs are and whether it's a good time to plant or not.
We'll use digital tools for monitoring soil moisture, monitor rainfall, soil conditions, give us a good grasp on which fields may be drier based on soil type, primarily weather related, and then later on in the season we'll use imaging and that sort of thing. The early planting risk is getting a poor stand due to cold soil conditions, rainfalls, saturated soils, and that sort of thing. Also, you have a potential of frost. We haven't had that issue down here, but it's concerning. Numerous other factors, trying to work in your herbicide timing, trying to get corn planted, field prep work, and that sort of thing.
As we get into later planting dates, some of the concerns that we have would be we do have a shift in pests and pathogens that we have to deal with. So soybeans is a great example. As we push that planting date later, we get hotter, drier soils, and those hotter, drier soils tend to lead to more rhizoctonia issues. So you want to make sure that you're planning for a potential pest shift that you might have. In addition to that, you've got to be concerned about, do you have enough time to actually get that crop to maturity? I think what's most important is for folks to understand that it's important to plan and to plan for success, but that it's okay to have to modify that plan too. There's very rarely is a season that goes just exactly as you expected it to. And so it's definitely important to be agile and make those modifications as needed.
My advice is always, if the conditions are right and you have a window where it doesn't look like impending doom is coming, that you ought to take advantage of the time you have, because things are out of your control, and if you have an opportunity, you might as well take advantage of it.